This is the bridge one because it doesn't have numbers. It's from it's before the British period because it's got arches. But then here's another part that's added because and now
Are they still on by the
it's something that somebody did here before, but it's not
section that
sold
was
there,
used.
which is very modern.
You know how to close this place?
You can tell when it's older. Well, I
يلا صغيرة دودو ليش الباركة؟
Who owns these places?
Today, okay, so today this entire project belongs to Akira. That's the guy who built it.
But these stores.
Same here. The stores were rebuilt by him. They paid the families, the people who owned it beforehand, private people. And now it belongs to Akira. This was a house. So it's yes. This is Mastaba. No, this is something very popular that you'd see. Hero is the guy who was in charge of building this whole thing. Okay, Khabarim, one last thing that I want to show you.
So when we were in the German colony and you showed British Crown, some of those buildings were from the German colony from the late 19th century, not British. Right?
And then the backyard usually would have the second
Generation.
That's why
So the first generation wouldn't have British. Pictures I took I thought was where
they couldn't possibly be because British mandate started in 1920.
Yeah.
So, first of all,
Ark of the Covenant. لا هي مش Ark of the Covenant. صحيح
fine, but it shows you how it continues to go. And then it keeps on going up to Gaza Street. Let me show you a picture. The house right behind me, the arches. First of all, I'm very happy that we already saw these arches. I'm going to show you that photo of Herzl. Remember these arches? These arches. This is exactly what you see here. It's this one. Yes, the 5 arches. The house behind me we built on Gaza Street, which we're lucky to still have. And I can tell for sure because I have a map.
So this used to be a house, an arches?
This entire structure, okay?
Regular house?
In 1874, a Hungarian made a map. Actually, he made a model that is shown in the citadel, but he also made a map showing you this area. Actually, showing you the entire city. I just zoomed it in. For us to see the old city, which is what you see up here.
Yeah.
City of Jerusalem, and what you see here is Mamilla Road, which is and you can tell
Wash, wash, wash.
still built outside, to leave the old city. Take a look at this building. On the intersection. The intersection is right there. This is the road split to this spot right here, and you can see that this house is still here. Yes, right behind you. It was built. We don't know the exact year, but we can tell for sure that it was already there in 1974 because of the map. And here's the surprise: the building at first did not have these arches. They didn't have this porch. But the building itself was built by a traveling company that you're all familiar with, Thomas Cook, which unbelievably went bankrupt just a few months ago because of Corona. We're talking about a building that was 200 years old or less. Unbelievable that the Corona took them out of business, but they needed this house outside the walls of Jerusalem, not their big house, because they were into the business of wandering trips in Jerusalem. They had huge tents, but high-class tents, I think it's found. And they were those who, for example, invited the very famous American author named Mark Twain to visit the country in one of the cruises. Also, the very famous visit of the Kaiser in 1898, he stayed in Mahal, like a place with lots of tents. How do you say Mahal? It's a camp. It's a camp. Yes. In on the Begin Street. So who supplied all the tents? Thomas Cooper. Okay, so they needed a place, a storage room, to put all their stuff. And doing it in the city, inside the city, didn't make any sense. So they just built this house outside. Yeah.
Kaiser himself stayed
Yes. Yes. And you
not in a hotel?
yeah, and you were saying, what? No way. But if you look at photos of how these tents look like, unbelievably gorgeous. And not only the tent itself is gorgeous, they sewed stars in gold on the tent from inside. And also they brought lots of furniture from Damascus. It's called unbelievably crazy.
It's called glamping. Glamping.
Today
Glamorous
it's
camp.
Oh, glamping. I like that. Okay, so they were into the glamping business for many, many years until
فاهم عليك.
yes, but no. Sorry, I'm saying again. The facade, the porch. It's not an original porch. It's the back, which we're going to enter.
Look at the entrance.
Yes. Oh, so now I'm getting to the second story of the building. In the beginning of the British Mandate period, which means after the house was already at least 50 years old, it turned out that glamping was no more something that people wanted because the hotels became, decent hotels where you wanted to stay. That was the problem in the beginning. Why would the Kaiser go stay in a camp, right? Because the hotels were very lame, especially in Jerusalem. You would probably mainly go to the monasteries, little hostels. So, the beginning of the British Mandate turned out that nobody wants to go on glamping anymore, so they had to sell their stuff. They didn't need the sales anymore. They sold it to a guy living in Pakistan named Salfiti. He was a Christian Arab. Salfiti, yeah, very, very rich. And he opened a cafe here named Piccadilly. If you guys look for information about the cafe, look for the name Piccadilly and the name of the owner, Salfiti. He's the one who built the porch, right? I mean, now that I'm thinking about it, there had to be a porch earlier because if you already see it in the photo from 1898, right? So he probably renovated because I'm sure I read about him taking care of the porch. So he probably renovated it. You can imagine the tables out here facing this gorgeous view of Ben Hinnom Valley. And the Salfiti, he's the one who put this beautiful I forgot the word. No, it's a tablet. Tablet is gorgeous engraving. No, it's not that. Don't you have something in English for this?
Right, where? What are you talking about? For that.
Anyway, you see what I'm talking about, right? The beautiful lions that you see. This is not originally from the times of Thomas Cook, but from the time of Piccadilly. Not only that, he also painted the ceilings very beautifully. And part of the renovation and making this project of the Mall of Mamilla, they found the original
Frieze. Yeah, that's right. Frieze or tableau.
there's another word. I'm sorry.
Leaf carving.
Mamilla beaver. Tablet in Hebrew. Tablet. Because it's a bullet. Alright? Let me show you a photo of what happened later. Since the cafe was an Arab cafe, but it was very close to downtown Jerusalem. The undergrounds found it a place to have a lot of. They actually took a lot of attacks on this cafe, especially because many Jews from the left wing, Shalom, for example, would meet with Palestinians in this house, so they would shoot at it. And in 1946, the Etzel underground rolled a barrel